Thank you, Clayton. As the weather gets nicer, it's not just we humans who like to get outside, so do our animals. But did you know that pet injuries double in the spring and summer? Are you prepared for a pet emergency? Joining us now is veterinarian Dr. Heather Loenser.
Hey.
Doctor, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks so much. It's great to be here. You're right. When we're having fun in the summertime, sometimes we can do crazy things with our dogs and get them out of the routine. They're out at dog parks more, they're off leash, and bad things can happen to them.
Like what?
Well, the worst case scenario would be they get hit by a car or they're drowned and they stop breathing. So I'd like to show you today how to do CPR on a dog.
Rick and I are ready. Are we ready?
Great. Most people don't even know you can do this on a dog, but you can. It's the same as doing CPR on a person.
Great.
So this is your dog.
All right.
Right here. Come on down. Go on down.
I did not know you could do CPR on a dog.
I know, most people don't.
My mind, but you can.
All right, I'll get that.
Okay.
All right.
And the most important thing we're going to do is push blood around the body. Okay, so we're going to do compressions by locking our hands together, locking our elbows, and we're going to do 100 compressions a minute, 1 inch. But it's hard to count, so the other thing you can do is, you know that song, Staying Alive? You can sing, stay alive, come on!
Or we can just,
And then after you've done that for 30 seconds, you're going to do the best part, mouth to snout.
You're kidding.
Yep, so you're going to close the mouth up.
Close the snout, blow in the nose.
Really?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, good, and now you're pushing oxygen around the body.
Now blow in that nose. Come on now.
And then go back and good. And keep doing good.
How many times are we doing that?
You're going to do that twice and then go back to compression.
Let's have Rick try this on a real dog. Now we have some
No,
dogs.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Good
And I
idea.
would love to tell you that all this hard work means that your dog's going to be fine, but really you only have about a 10% chance of them being okay.
Oh, gosh.
But it's something.
It's something, and if your dog's one of that 10%, you're going to be so glad that you learned this today.
Absolutely. Can you practice it on your dog or no?
I probably wouldn't, because you could hurt the ribs. Yeah.
You can if you'd like. You
Yeah.
have dogs. Go home and do that. All right, so dogs get bit by other dogs.
They
So
do.
if they get in fights and get bit, and those bites can get infected, I assume.
Exactly, and the worst case issue in this case would be a big dog biting a little dog, like our little dachshund. And when we do this, air can get rushed into the wound, and it can cause the lungs to collapse. So what we want to do is we want to seal up this wound. We're going to take Vaseline, and I'm going to smear it around the wound, like this, and then we're going to wrap it around, like this.
Okay.
Can you pass me one of those pieces of tape?
So you saran wrap the dog.
Yep, now we've made a seal, no air is getting in there, no bacteria is getting in there.
And what does the Vaseline do?
It helps seal it too.
It's like a gasket.
It's a gasket. You're all mechanical minded, aren't you?
Okay.
But that's exactly right.
Mo is a really good.
Isn't he awesome?
He is a good
So
dog.
you buy yourself a couple minutes, but you still need to get to the vet in at least 30. Otherwise, Mo's lungs are going to keep collapsing from this.
You've also embarrassed the dog. Now,
I
heat
have.
stroke
I
is a real concern. We all know dogs who've been overcome by it.
Exactly.
How do you prevent it? What do you do when a dog gets heat stroke?
Well, if they have heat stroke, you're going to know because they're panting a lot. They might
Yes.
feel hot to the touch, and they might be wobbly and disoriented.
Yes.
So there's different ways to prevent
can
it.
kill a dog.
It absolutely. I see 3 to 5 cases a day in my ER on busy times, and half of them die. So what we've done here with Abby, she is a dog who's really predisposed to heat stroke.
Being a flat-faced dog.
Being a flat-faced dog, her airway is not as strong as other kinds of dogs.
Yes.
But big dogs and old dogs are also predisposed to heat stroke.
Okay.
So what is this?
This is wonderful. It's called a cool collar, and what it does is that there's ice in it. You can feel it. It's actually ice.
I love it.
And feel her chest. You can see it
Yes.
dripping. And
Yeah.
that's mimicking sweat.
That's amazing.
And so, because dogs don't sweat,
Right.
they cool off by panting.
All right. These great ideas for how to keep your dog
Really?
safe in the
Yeah,
summer.
isn't that great?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Loenser.
It's so nice to have you.